So that was some of the theoretical background behind our new drama. I'm sorry if I went into a little detail, but I wanted to give you the necessary tools to understand our new discovery. My wife is always telling me to cut to the punchline, to skip the introduction. People want to know about the love bug, tell them about the love bug. But I tell them you need a certain amount of theory and a certain amount of, well, history in order to understand the love bug. Even a joke has a certain amount of lead up. You can't expect to understand a play if you come into the theater halfway through the second act. It's why I like PowerPoint. I mean, the lights are low. I can't see if anyone is left or not. What am I going to do about PowerPoint? Well, I'm getting off topic. What I should be telling you about is Dolly. You know about Dolly, don't you? Everybody knows about Dolly, the cloned sheep. People went wild over Dolly. The press went crazy about it. It was something that ordinary people could understand. Not to suggest that ordinary people are not intelligent. It's just that, well, most people need something concrete in order to understand complicated scientific advances. Concrete, like this banana, for instance. But I'm getting ahead of my story. Me, I get excited about abstract things. Oh, formulas, the periodic table of elements. That's just me. Most people. Anyway, back to Dolly. There you have this big smelly sheep. The science behind it was not that remarkable. It was the logical consequence of work we had done a couple years earlier, theoretically. I don't mean to sound arrogant. It's just that, well, we had done the theoretical work and then we moved on. Like Einstein. Einstein and his general theory of relativity. Einstein didn't need to go down to Africa in 1919 on the solar eclipse expedition to measure the bending of light from a distant star. Einstein knew his theory was right. Einstein. My wife is always going on about Einstein, not the younger Einstein, the one who turned Newton on his head. No, the older Einstein, the one who sent a letter to the government urging the president to give up atomic weapons. She idolizes that Einstein. I tried to tell her that by that point, Einstein was a spent force. He rejected quantum mechanics. He was off in a room somewhere trying to work out his crazy unified field theory. By opposing atomic weapons, he turned his back on the future. You can't stuff the genie back in the bottle, I told her. You can't go backwards. It's like, I told her, it's like at a parking lot. You know, when your car backs up over those sharp metal things. Treadles. If your car backs up over those treadles, the tires blow up. I thought that was a pretty good image. I don't come up with too many analogies like that anymore. I don't know what I expected. My wife would stand up and applaud? Of course not. But I thought she would appreciate the cleverness of it. But do you know what she said? She said, sometimes it's better if your tires blow up. I mean, there you are, you're in your car, you have two flat tires, the parking attendant